Okay, hello everyone. Can you guys hear me loud and clear? Okay, thank you. Hi, good evening everyone. I'm Ori from Speak Home. Once again, happy Chakome to everyone. I hope you guys have a good time and thank you once again for spending your great time in this meeting. Okay, to start this meeting, let's address some of the VVIP in this meeting first. First of all, is our guru discipline, I would say. Why is guru discipline is because she is the official club mentor of Venice Toastmaster Club. At the same time, the voluntary mentor for Speakom. So today, having two clubs joining together, I think she is the most excited person. So let's invite her to speak for like 30 minutes to 1 minute. Let's welcome immediate past district director, DTM Kamalu.
Thank you, President Ori. Yeah, and good evening, everyone. Yes, I'm very excited. That's why when I saw the joint meeting of these two clubs, I quickly mark my calendar and block everything, even though it's Chap Gourmet. Then I enjoy my Chap Gourmet with Venus and Speakom online. So it's another kind of connect, collaborate to succeed as per your theme tonight. To me, in Toastmasters, we work together because of different projects. And my projects with Venus was because I was the club mentor, and also Venus was the last club I chartered when I was the virtual DD in term 2020-2021. For Speakom, I joined the club during the pandemic as member. So somehow this club stay a special place in my heart as well. So even though after I stopped my membership and when I saw that the club need help, I also jump in to help the club, to mentor the club, guiding them, working together with them to make the club stronger as well. So it's a teamwork, it's the resilience which I see in both clubs, because both clubs has already gone through ups and downs as well. And for Speakom, is the sixth oldest club in District 51. So with this kind of vibrancy and the history of two clubs, I believe that tonight you're going to succeed together because you are going to connect and collaborate. Back to you, Ori.
Thank you so much, DTM Carmen. Um, Next, we'd like to invite another VIP in our meeting. He is also the VIP of Speakcom because almost every meeting he will definitely join and support us. He is the area director of J2, Nelson John from Help University Toastmaster Club. Say hi to everyone.
Hello everyone, a very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nelson John and I'm from Harvard University Toastmaster Club. And nice to meet you all. Back to you.
Nice meeting you here, Nelson. Next, I also see this guy called Ambrose Wong from Satu Hati Toastmaster Club. Let's say hi to everyone, Ambrose.
Hi everyone. Sorry, I'm not convenient because it's driving.
Wow, drive safe. Thank you for joining us while you are driving. Okay, let's see. Today we also have a guest. I see this is a guest which is invited by me. He is Owen. Owen, would you like to introduce yourself to everyone?
Hello everyone, happy Cap Gourmet. I'm Owen from Sungai Buloh.
Hi, Owen. So, since you are the guest today, would you like to share to us about what you are looking for in this meeting?
Actually, I don't know what's the objective for this Toastmaster, and the reason I joined in, I want to explore more, and I wish to find a platform that can help me to maybe brush up my presentation or my English skills, because I'm a totally Mandarin educated background. So this is the reason I come to you, Ori, and in the exploring stage currently.
Wow, interesting. Even though you are from a Chinese background, I can see you speak English quite fluently. So instead of me telling you what is the objective and the purpose of Toastmasters and the meeting, I would like you to explore it yourself.
Yeah, because I love to share on stage. So yeah,
All right, then definitely you
thanks.
will have chance later.
Thanks,
Okay,
thanks.
right. Thank you so much, Owen. Moving on, I also see Jenny. Jenny from Connaught Toastmaster Club. Say hi to everyone, Jenny. Okay, maybe Jenny is busy on her stuff. Moving on. I also see there's a lady called. Oh, okay. I think I have addressed everyone already. If I did not, please apologize. Please say hi in the comment. And moving on, okay, let's start my opening speech. For today's opening speech, I would like to start with a conversation with Carmen. When I first heard about Venice, it's from Carmen. So last time, how did Carmen describe about Venice Toastmaster Club is, wow, Venice Toastmaster Club is a club that is super gung ho. What does gung ho means? Basically, it means very energetic and extremely enthusiastic. That's why when the president of Venice Toastmaster Club, Crystal, come to me for collaboration, the first thing I say is, okay, let's do it. That's why we have today's meeting. Thank you once again to Crystal. And moving on is our collaboration, the preparation for the meeting. So when we comes to the discussion, there are some, I can see the synergy between the Venice and Speedcom is quite amazing, especially when we need help. Venice Toastmaster Club member would definitely say yes and come to support us. And also I can see our member is quite supportive in terms of making everything done. And yeah, so that's why we make it today. Let's look forward to the successful fruit of this meeting. With that, I shall call the meeting to order. I have no, what is that? Let me use something else. Okay, let's begin the meeting. I shall pass my stage to the Toastmaster of the evening today. There are two Toastmaster of the evening, which is Sean from Speakcom and Xiaojun from Venice. Let's welcome.
Hi everyone. Thank you, Toastmaster Ori, for the wonderful opening speech. And also, I would like to thank DTM Carmen for the inspiring story and also knowing the effort that she poured into both clubs. Very inspiring. Right. Good evening, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Welcome to Venus and Speedcom joint Toastmaster meeting for the night. Tonight, yes, like what Ori has said, we will have two, not just one, but two TOE for this evening. My name is Sean. I'm from Speedcom Toastmaster, and today I'll be co-hosting with my fellow co-host, Xiaozhen.
Hi, thank you, Sean. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmaster and guests. Welcome to the Speakcom and Venus joint meeting tonight. My name is Xiaozhen from Venus Toastmasters Club, one of the all ladies club in District 51, and it is my privilege to be one of your Toastmaster of the evening. Sean, would you like to introduce our meeting team for tonight?
Definitely. Okay, guys, tonight our meeting team is connect, collaborate, and succeed. Personally, I want to emphasize that the collaboration part is not only during the meeting. It happens way before the meeting even started, and sometimes it may happen after the meeting. So I came with the expectation that I will only learn during the meeting. But all the discussion and planning that took place before the meeting is something that gives value as well. Having had a few discussions with Xiaozhen to discuss on our core hosting plan, really gives me a lot of new perspective into this TOE role. It also opened my eyes to how a different Toastmaster club would structure their meeting. And I'm sure throughout the meeting later, there will definitely be more learning opportunities and also key takeaway point for us to learn. All right, Xiaochen, that's all from me.
Exactly. So I think this is a very powerful theme for tonight: connect, collaborate, and succeed. Like it is a three-step formula. First, we connect. We step out of our home club and hear different new stories from each other. So this is where the spark begin. And then we collaborate. So a joint meeting like tonight now is where we are doing to collaborate. And we share this stage, we share our feedback later, and we learn a different culture from each club. And finally, when we can connect and collaborate effectively, we succeed. Of course, success is not just a perfect speech, right? It is about the experience, the growth that we push each other out of our comfort zone. So, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to connect, collaborate, and succeed together? Any response?
Yes.
Yes, ready.
Fantastic,
Yes.
fantastic. Thank you
Yes.
very much. Without further delay, Sean, would you like to start with the introduction of the history of Toastmaster International?
Sure. All right. Can I trouble Wendy to pull up the screen? Okay. For the benefit of the guests today, I'll share a bit on the history of Toastmaster International. It was founded in year 1924 in Santa Ana, California by Ralph C. Smedley. His whole goal is to create a collaborative learning environment where young men can learn the art of public speaking. Smedley wants the club to be a place of learning by doing it. So in my own words, just do it and improve along the way. All right, next slide, please.
Okay, so fast forward today, Toastmaster International has over has close to 100 years. So it is one of the oldest organization in the world. We have around 260,000 plus members across 145 countries with more than 13,000 clubs around all over the world. So Speakcom and Winners, we are among all these clubs. Sean, do you remember why you joined Toastmaster and what is your goal to achieve in this Toastmaster platform?
I definitely remember. Okay, I actually talked about why I joined Toastmaster for my icebreaker speech not long ago. So back then, I had difficulties speaking in front of a crowd. I still remember the first time I took the initiative to join my first Toastmaster meeting, unofficial one as a guest, and I ran away during break time. But today I'm with Speakcom Toastmaster Club and I have delivered two speeches not long ago. To me, it's definitely a safe learning space to try, learn, and improve along the way. And definitely my goal is in line with Toastmaster International mission, which is you can see in the next slide. Yeah, this is the mission for Toastmaster International. All right, Xiaozhen, do you want to introduce about Venus Club history?
Sure. Next slide, please, Wendy. Thank you, Wendy. Okay, Venus Toastmaster Club. So what is so special about Venus Toastmaster Club? We are the all ladies club in District 51, Region 13, Division J, Area 4. So we chartered on 21st June 2021 is about 5 years now. So our mission is to empower and support women to improve communication and leadership skills. We also proudly achieved the 3 times President Distinguished Club Early Achiever. And in Venus Toastmaster Club, we have dedicated club officer who will manage the operation of the team. And we also practice the mentoring circle program, which mentors will be assigned to support new members. Next slide, please. Venus Toastmaster Club, we are actually a hybrid club. We mostly have our meeting online, but we will have this yearly retreat trip annual. We call it our Venus annual trip. Start from 2021 until 2025. We will have this gathering at different states. So in 2026, I am the OC who will organize the annual trip for 2026. We welcome guests to join us together for this annual trip. So yeah, this is the introduction of Venus Toastmaster Club. So how about Speakcom?
Okay, let me bring you guys through Speakcom's history. Right, Speakcom Toastmaster Club is chartered on 1st December 1981 in District 51. So I have a few fun facts. I find that the name of some of these Toastmaster Club is quite interesting. So recently, the meeting that I joined, I had a guest whereby, if I recall correctly, the name was WTF. So I leave it to your own imagination. For SPCOM, SPE and COM is made up of two different words. SPE is speech, while COM is communication. So this is one of the fun fact. Second fun fact, we are one of the oldest Toastmaster Club in Division J and sixth oldest club in District 51. So if you can see there, we have some of our achievement, which I can show you in some photos later. Can we move on to the next slide, please? So as you can see there, you can see our handsome president at the top, bottom left, Distinguished Toastmaster Club for 2024-2025 term. And we do also have our work speech craft, our international speech evaluation contest that just concluded not long ago. Right, that's the history for SpeakCom Toastmaster. Xiaozhen, what are we expecting for the next 2 hours in this meeting? How would the structure be like?
Hey, next slide, please. So how does the Toastmasters Club meeting work? So we have 3 sections in the Toastmasters meeting. Normally we will begin with prepare speech section, but tonight we will do the table topic, which is the impromptu speech first, and then followed by the prepare speech. And before the section end, we will have evaluation sections for all the speakers, whether it's a prepared speech speaker or the impromptu speaker. Okay, next slide, please. All right, so tonight we have invited General Evaluator DTM Andy Yeo from Super Speaker Toastmaster Club to join us. I would like to pass the floor to our GE, DTM Andy Yeo, to introduce the technical role players.
Thank you, Xiaojun. Shall take over this session, I believe. Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The role of the general evaluator basically is the constructive critics of the club meeting. Today, I not only be evaluating one club, but 2 clubs by synergy together in this meeting. I'm not alone. I'll be assisted by the team of technical role player and the speech evaluator. In today's meeting, we have the 3 roles I'm going to introduce. Timer, counter, grammarian first. Okay, I shall follow the slide here. We have timer, counter, and grammarian. First, may I invite the timer, which is Alison Low. to share your role for us today, Alice?
Hello everyone, my name is Alison, your timer today. So now I would like to introduce my timer role. So as a timer, I will time the table topic. I will time the table topic speaker, formal speeches, and the evaluations. I will also alert each speaker of the time they have left using the green, yellow, and red cards, which denote specific time remaining. Table topic speakers should limit their remarks to no more than 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I will raise the green light. Let me show you. I will raise the green light. At 1 minute and 30 seconds, I will raise the yellow light. At 2 minutes, I will raise the red light. After 2 minutes, I will raise the times out, meaning to say you have to stop your speech. For the prepared speech, speaker should be timed in 5 to 7 minutes. At 5 minutes, I will raise the green light. At 6 minutes, I will raise the yellow light, and 7 minutes, I will raise the red light. For the evaluators, they will be timed in 2 to 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, I will raise the green light. At 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I will raise the yellow light, and 3 minutes, I will raise the red light. Yeah, this is my timer introduction for today.
Thank you, Alison. In short, for all speakers, when you see the red light, you are given 30 seconds to conclude your speech or evaluation. The next role for me to invite will be the R counter. I'd like to invite Desmond Tong to share to us your role as R counter. Desmond.
Thank you, DTM and D. So, hello guys, I'm the R counter of the day. And for today's, my role is to record down all speakers' word crunches. For example, so, right, and some repetitive words. So I will present the report by the end of the meeting. Back to you.
Thank you, Desmond. The next role will be the grammarian. I'd like to invite Kevin Lee to share to us what is a grammarian and to read the word of the day as well.
Hello, fellow Toastmasters. I'll be the grammarian for this evening. So as a grammarian, it is my responsible to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I'll take notes of any improper language, as well as any outstanding words, quotes, saying, or thoughts. As a grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce the words of the day. So for the words of the day is synergy. For the definitions, it means the combined efforts, the combined effects of individuals or elements working together to produce a result greater than the sum of their separate effort. For example, when our team combine our diverse skills, we achieve synergy and deliver the project ahead of schedule. So as each speaker is encouraged to use the words of the day, and I will give the grammar reports when called upon during the meeting is also report on the usage of the words of the day. Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin. Before I pass over, I would like to request everyone unmute yourself. I want to ask every one of you, what is the word of the day today, everybody?
Synergy.
Thank you. Grammarian, please note who spoke the loudest. Give that fellow times 2 word of the day usage. Bonus point. Okay, with this, I'll hand the control back to our duet Toastmaster of the evening, Sean and Xiao Chen. Back to you guys.
Thank you, host DTM and D. Guys, synergy reminds me of a story that I want to share today. I am working in the accounting industry, so there is a topic that we call goodwill. And this is something that I cannot wrap my head around for a long period of time. Until one fine day, my assistant manager came to me. Okay, Sean, you're due to promotion to AM already. You will be doing goodwill next year. Wow, kanjiong. I immediately felt very nervous. But luckily, my AM, he explained to me in a very layman term that made me understand what's goodwill. So it went something like this. Goodwill is when a company purchase another company and they pay premium for the purchase price. So for example, the company is worth 10 ringgit, but company A is paying 15 ringgit for that. So this 5 ringgit premium is actually paying for the synergy that the owner would expect it to create in the future. So this immediately allowed me to really understand this goodwill topic, and hopefully everyone today in this meeting would fully utilize this word synergy word of the day. All right, Xiaozhen, what do we have up next?
Yeah. Moving on, let's start our meeting with the exciting section of the night, which is the table topic. So without further delay, I would like to invite our topic master, Hui Ying from Venus Toastmaster Club. The floor is yours, Hui Ying.
Thank you, TOE. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Now it comes to
Yes.
okay. Now it comes to the most exciting session, table topic session. It's a session where participants will take 1 to 2 minutes to speak without any preparation. May I have someone from the floor to
Can I
volunteer?
go first, please?
Try to speak.
Win. Hi,
Who?
it's me, Nelson.
Hi, Nelson. Can you pick a number?
Number 1, please.
Number 1. So your topic is, how did collaboration experience in Toastmaster Club help you at the workplace? How did collaboration experience Toastmaster Club help you at the workplace? Nelson, over to you.
Thank you, table topic master. Ladies and gentlemen, what are the collaboration that experience in Toastmaster Club that you gain when you come to a work life? Please type in the chat box. So for me, what I learned that the collaboration that we do in Toastmaster meeting, like today, like from today's joint meeting, like we have a synergy. Why? Because when we have a joint meeting with other clubs, we call it as serumpun. Why? Because this can connect with other people and we can get more connection from people from other clubs. Then we can have a connection with other people as well. So what can we apply from this joint meeting that we can apply in our workplace that for those who going to go to work in the future? So basically, what we can apply in the workplace is, first, you can do a joint collaboration team building with other departments. For example, Department A and Department B. Second, maybe you guys can do something like, for example, maybe you guys can do like collaboration like for potluck party, or maybe like team like outbound and etc. So that we can have a bonding and good synergy with other department as well, and we can have a nice bonding session. So to sum up this speech, that I would like to say that besides collaboration and joint meeting in Toastmasters, we also do some collaboration in our work life. For example, that I said before, like we do collaboration with other departments so that we have a synergy and bond with other people, and we can get no better from other departments, especially for the newbies. That's all for me. Back to you, Wei Yin.
Thank you, Yun-Shan, for your speech. I learned that we can collaborate across different teams to achieve synergy. Can I have next volunteer to try the table topic? If there is no one, I will pick someone from the floor.
Maybe I can choose. I
Hmm?
can choose Desmond.
Okay, can.
Hi, Desmond.
Hello. So which number is remaining?
Now, 1 is already taken. Left 2 to 5.
Yeah, take 2.
2. Okay. The question is, what is the most important thing you learn from collaboration at the workplace? What is the most important thing you learn from collaboration at the workplace? Over to you, Desmond.
What is the most important thing for me to learn from collaboration during my workplace? Definitely one word: patience. Throughout my working days, I found out that actually communication is always the key that we need to deal with each other through our friends, our colleagues, my bosses, in order to get smoother flows on what we are going to do. For example, I always need to deal with my bosses in order to plan ahead for our upcoming projects. For that, I need to clarify on what she actually hopes me to deliver for these upcoming events. Any visuals, any videos that require me to coordinate with my colleagues in order to design ahead for the events. Unfortunately, sometimes my boss like to get last minute. She always say okay. Sometimes I ask her, hey boss, is this okay for us to put out as the advertisement for our main visual? Yeah, okay. But after we posted it out, she say, I think there is something that we can add on. How do you feel, Desmond? And during that time, I don't know what to say, but to further on to coordinate with my colleagues to tell them, hey, our boss say that we need to change the visual. And I need to show the patience in order to recall time to Lion. Wow, Lion also come up to deal with my colleagues who say that, hey, don't agree. Sometimes we need to our boss is like that, but we need to find a way to talk with her. But before that, let's settle on this. So basically, usually I find that patience is always the main key to collab with my colleagues before I deliver or clarify clearer from my boss. And hopefully she can let me get more patience and don't always change my workflow. Back to you.
Thank you, Desmond. Actually, I also encountered the similar situation. And then I noticed that feedback can be given after they see the real outcome. Next, let's invite the next speaker. Anyone from the floor?
Queen, I think they listed in the box already. So I think Michelle and then June.
Michelle and then June. Okay. Michelle, please pick a number.
Hi, Ian. I will take number 5.
Number 5.
Mm.
The question is, what is the challenge you face in a team collaboration? What is the challenge you face in a team collaboration? Michelle Ma.
Thank you, Yin. I think the challenge that I face in the collaboration is that different people have different ideas when they come to collaborate. So let me give you a scenario that, let's say I have a project that I need to work on. Recently, I'm working on a project pathway with quite a number of team members. And the challenge to collaborate is you have to understand individual team members' character, their needs, what they are up to, because everyone have different interests and different goals in terms of hitting the pathway. Of course, the pathway is the same common goal, but if you were to put a individual of the character of the person, they have their strength and their weaknesses. So myself, I am the lead of this pathway, this project pathway, and I also have others that are in different clubs, and at the same time, they will give different feedbacks. So I will also have members that are giving feedbacks or will support by doing minutes taking during my meeting with them, or also created links, Zoom links in the meeting, and feedback and give very good ideas on how we can make that project more, what do you call it, putting more call to action, or the project itself to put into the real situation. But I also have members that do not actually participate well, and they did not actually give any ideas. So this is the challenge of collaboration. Of course, you do not have a perfect collaboration in any kind of project that you're doing. But I guess collaboration is essential because one doesn't have only one good idea, but if you collaborate with the rest of other people, you have all ideas chip in, that will make that idea much more better to implement and execute. So I'm glad that I'm actually part of this project pathway, and to get to know more other people that I can collaborate. And of course, another challenge of collaboration as these people doesn't work for you or work with, I mean, as in doesn't work for you in an organization. So you are not actually leading them in a sense that you are watching their KPI or you are evaluating their bonus evaluation. But these people are actually on own basis to follow your lead. I think that's my challenge of collaboration. Thank you. Over back to you.
Thank you, Michelle Ma. We learned that during a collaboration, there are many challenges that come from different background, personality, goals, and needs. From the Michelle Ma speech just now. Next, let's get into the next speaker. Our next speaker is
June. Huying, let me have number 3.
Number 3. What is the most important factor in ensuring successful team collaboration? What is the most important factor in ensuring successful team collaboration? Over to you, June.
Okay. Thank you, Huying. To ensure a great collaboration within the team, first of all, we must trust that everyone come in with very different background and experience. And the purpose of doing things together, we always heard about one phrase saying that if you want to do fast, you go alone. But if you want to go far, you go with the team. So using the word synergy, that is the ideal outcome that we wish when everyone come together. So gift and context. So recently, me and my team were planning to organize a speech craft in the next 1 to 2 months. So the members are coming from very different Toastmasters clubs. In fact, they are coming from online and also community clubs member. But everyone are very different in terms of their strength. Some people are good at marketing. Some are well on their organizing capability. So I would say it is effortless to bring all these team members together and start charting what we plan to do, and hopefully we will get the number of speech crafters to join our speechcraft soon. So in GIS, to ensure effective collaboration within the team leader must set a very clear direction, know each and every member's their characteristic and their strength, and again, organize effective meetings with very clear agenda and also the outcome. And of course, empathy and understanding each other so that you can make a very good team member that work together. So that will, of course, you will hopefully everyone work collaborative and also achieving the same goal. So that is my sharing. Back to you, Toastmasters Hui Yin.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jun Bei. Well, I can't wait to see how the speedcraft will work in the near future. Next, can we have the last speaker from the floor?
Our guest, Owen, are you want to take this challenge? No. Yes. You open your camera already.
This challenge, all right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a bit nervous because this is my first time.
Never mind. Everyone also have first time.
Okay. Oh, in my opinion, what type of culture best supports effective team collaborations? So my opinion is respect each other is the most important in the team collaborations. This is because based on my previous working experience as a manager to lead a team, if every team member they have this kind of respect on each other, I think every people will try to play their role in the team. And if respect each other does not exist in any team or any organization, to me, the team cooperation very difficult to be built. Okay, so this is my opinion for this. Respect each other. That's my opinion. Back to you.
Thank you, Owen, for your opinion. Indeed, we need to develop mutual respectation to when we collaborate and interacting with each other to make the project work smoother. Okay, here that's it from my session. Let me pass back to our TOE. Our TOE, Xiaozhen and
Sean.
Xiaozhen,
Oh.
George.
Thank you, topic master Hui Ying. And let's give one more round of applause to all our table topic speakers tonight. it is always challenging for me to tackle all those tough questions on the spot when you only have a few seconds to think. But every single one of you deliver your ideas, articulate your thoughts in your impromptu speech to this stage. So kudos to you. And yeah, let's make this let keeps this synergy flow smoothly. So Sean, what is our next section?
All right. Up next, our stage is reserved for two-person, these two-person only. And they will be delivering their prepared speech today. So our first speaker, we have Glenda Lim, Toastmaster from Venus Toastmaster Club. Her speech title is From Noise to Peace. Project is Writing a Speech with Purpose, and she took the Dynamic Leadership pathway. Before I invite Glenda Lim to deliver her speech, can I invite the evaluator to read out the purpose statement for her speech?
Sorry, please give me one moment. One second, one second.
No worries.
So the purpose of this project is for the member to learn or review basic methods of writing a speech with defined purpose and to present a well-organized speech on any topic. Back to you, Sean.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ori. Now, can I invite GE to read out the purpose statement for Glenda's project?
Okay. Ori, member is completing this project. This member is completing this project is working to write a speech with purpose. The speech they create must be well written and clearly focused. Their goal is to meet their express purpose statement with a well executed speech. Back to you.
Thank you, DTMND. Right now, I would like to invite Glenda. Your speech title is From Noise to Peace. From Noise to Peace, Glenda, the stage is yours.
Thank you, TOE Sean. Hi, everyone. Good evening, fellow Toastmaster. I'm Glenda. Let me, sorry, can all of you hear my voice, right?
Can hear.
Okay. Hi, okay, let me start again. Okay, good evening, fellow Toastmasters. Let me start a simple question. What kind of sport do you like? Or maybe you don't like sport at all? As for me, I am someone who likes sports. Not a professional sport, not competitions. I just like to sweat. Sweat, but not because of the hot weather in Malaysia. Sweat because I choose to move. Many years ago, I loved group activities, volleyball, hiking, any activities that involve people. For me, sport was never about exercise. It was about energy. It was about laughter. It was about motivation. When you are in a group, you don't give up so easily. When someone is running, you run. When someone is hiking uphill, you climb. When everyone cheers, you feel stronger. And I love making new friends. Sport gave me connection. Back then, if you asked me to jog alone, I would probably say, so boring. But today, I changed. Now, I enjoy sport that I can do alone. Jogging in the early morning or sometimes in the evening. When I run, something interesting happens. I'm not talking to anyone, no social media, no conversation, just me. I hear the sound of my footsteps, the rhythm of my breathing, sometimes even my heartbeat. boop, 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 boop. And suddenly, my mind become very clear, fresh, peaceful. Yes, that is the word, peaceful. Running is no longer just exercise. It become my meditation. In a world that is always noisy, notifications, meetings, responsibilities, running give me silence. And I started to enjoy the silence. The same things happen in the gym. I prefer to go during off-peak hours. Less people, less noise. When my energy is low, I don't force myself. I lift weights that I can manage. When I feel stronger, I slowly increase the weight, not to compete with others, but to compete with myself. I feel the music tension. I feel the slight pain. I listen to music slowly, steadily. And every repetition reminds me of something important. Progress does not need to be loud. It can be quiet. It can be professional. And it can be personal. In the past, I need people around me to feel motivated. But today, I discovered something new. I can generate my own motivation. Sport used to give me energy from outside, but now it gives me strength from my inside. But don't misunderstand me. I still love group sports. Every week, I organize badminton sessions with my friends, about 20 people. Yes, 20. Sometimes it feels like managing a tournament. We laugh, we compete, we shout when someone misses an easy shot. And on the court, I find joy again. The joyful, noisy, social side of sports. What I changed? Did I stop loving people? No, I just grew. I realized that different seasons of life required different energy. When I was younger, I looked for excitement. Today, I look for balance. Sometimes I need connection. Sometimes I need solitude. Sometimes I need the crowd. Sometimes I need my own heartbeat. Sport has taught me something deeper than fitness. It taught me that we must listen to ourselves. Not every workout needs to be intense. Not every day needs to be productive. Not every season needs to be loud. There is strength in sweating together, but there is also power in sweating alone. Today, when I run, I'm not just training my body, I am training my discipline. When I lift weights, I'm not just building muscle, I'm building patience. When I play badminton with my friends, I am reminded that joy is better when shared. So if you ask me again, what kind of sports do you like? My answer is very simple. I like sports that create synergy in my life, that help me understand myself better. Thank you. Back to you, TOE. Sean.
Thank you, Glenda. Wow, what a wonderful speech. I can closely relate to what you have shared just now. I mean, I'm not as active as you, but something that I can relate to is the jogging or running at night. I used to be an avid runner, I used to go to Desa Park late at night, 10 p.m., and then I just jog there alone. The silence that you can truly feel, like what Glenda has said, you can hear your heart beating, you can hear yourself breathing, is really something that is very calming to me after a long day of work. Good job, Glenda. All right, Xiao Zhen, who do we have next? Our second speaker.
Yeah, moving on. Our next speaker is the Toastmaster David Lee from Speakcom Toastmaster Club. He will be presenting a project on innovative planning pathway. I would like to welcome his evaluator, Toastmaster Mei Hong from Venus Toastmasters Club to read out the project purpose and speech title.
Thank you, Sheldon. The purpose of this project is for the member to learn about different communication styles and identify their primary style. The purpose of this speech is for the member to share the impact of their style on others. The speech title is supportive. The speech title is supportive. Yeah, back to you, Sheldon.
Besides, I would also like to invite General Evaluator DTM Andy to read out the project notes to the evaluator.
Evaluator Mei Hong. During the completion of this project, the member responded to a questionnaire to help identify his or her communication style. About this speech, the member will deliver a well-organized speech about some aspect of communication styles. The member may choose to speak about his or her own communication style or the impact of communication styles on him or her. Back to you. You're on mute, yeah, Xiaochen.
Thank you, GE and Dio. So the floor is yours, and David Lee.
Good evening, fellow Toastmaster and guests. Do you know what is your communication skills? From the test result showing that my communication skill is supportive. So now the supportive is very natural, closely match my personality. So now I did like to share my two short story with you. Before last year April, I was still a senior member of the Mandarin Toastmaster Club. One day, I visit to Speakcom Toastmaster Club. When I visit the Speakcom Toastmaster Club, I see the many member very can speak very well in the stage. So I also very enjoy, and at the time I also joined the table topic session and also got communicate with the Toastmaster member. So after that, I also visit 2 times, 3 times. Got some senior member encourage me can have my first English Toastmaster Club. But then I was very worried that my English is not very fluent, so I also got nervous to join the English club. But somehow, one of the senior member that I really appreciate that she always encouraged me. So finally, I joined the Speakcom Toastmaster Club because at that time, the senior members saw to me that Speakcom may need the support for me. So on the time, I think I maybe can support the Speakcom Toastmaster Club. So from on the last year April until now 2026 March, I already complete my level 1 presentation mastery. And on this time, I also joined the cup level contest and the area contest for the international speech. On this time, I learned many more from the Toastmaster. If you ask me, got regret to join the speaker, for me, I can definitely say that I confirm not regret to join the speaker Toastmaster Club. And I can say I very lucky to join the speaker Toastmaster Club because on this time I already learned many from the Toastmaster for the English. So on the time, I already can jump from my comfort zone to start with my first English. I still note that when I present the first icebreaker, I was still need use them use my note to can help me to present my pitch. After that, after I always practice for myself, so now I can no need to refer my note, then I can very fluent to present my pitch. This my for me is my for my uh very successful uh planning. So hopefully I can be a very successful speaker moving for it. Now I want to share my second story. Is my friend from the one of my friend from the JCI KL West. He encouraged me also can join the JCL KL West because on that place can explore my relationship, can learn many more to organize some activity. So also refer my supportive communication skill also to on I just joined last week joined the KCL KLS from the DIY gathering. So when I from the KCLS there, I also hope that I also can organize more activity, can explore my organization skill. Hope that I also can learn more people from there. So before I end my speech, I always is a supportive people. If I can help, then I will always can help from the way for who is needed. So hopefully I can have this supportive can help me to explore my relationship. Back to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Speaker David Lee. It is really a heartwarming sharing from David tonight. Supportive, that really a speech title which perfectly capture the essence of the theme for tonight. Connect, collaborate, and succeed. And we also talk about synergy and what from David's sharing it show that is actually how it looks like when we have synergy in our real life. It's not about just about the speech. It's about the people who support you during this journey. All right? And moving on, we also want to support our member. We would like to move to the next section where we vote for the e-voting to have our best table topic speaker for tonight. Tonight we will not have the best speaker voting, but we will do the table topic speaker. So our Zoom master is the launch of the e-voting is ready. All right. So let's vote for our best table topic speaker. All right. If everyone has voted.
Yes.
Okay. So Sean, what is our next section?
Next session is an exciting one. It's our break session. But before that, let me check with the timer. Are we behind schedule or can we have a short break? Probably a short break to get rehydration or a quick trip to the washroom.
Oh, do we want to have a group photo first before
yeah.
we break?
Yeah, group photo. I think the agenda
Yes.
is group photo first. Okay, let's get ready. Smile. One more time. 1, 2, 3. One second. Okay, let me take one more time. 1, 2, 3. All right. Okay.
So by when we need to come back to the meeting?
Shall we take a quick 3 minutes break? And we can come back at 9:13.
Okay, see you guys. Yo, Nelson, why you are in the cartoon face?
This are outside lah. I'm still using it. No lah, this avatar.
By the way, do Speakon have physical meeting?
Speakom
Where
is
is it?
Speakom is so accommodating because Venus is online. So
Understand.
they purposely have it online to accommodate this joint meeting.
Where you have your meeting? Or Speakon?
Every first and third Tuesday.
Where?
Panas Sri Damansara.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. You want to pay a visit? I invite you again to be at our GE.
Doesn't mean must be GE.
Or anything also can, as long as you can help us to take maybe evaluator role.
Mm,
I'll reach out to you later.
okay.
I have my colleague with me right now.
Hello. Hi, everyone.
So his first exposure to Toastmasters. I say, June, I'm psychoing him for speechcraft.
Yeah, speechcraft. Okay, good. One seat for you. Haha.
Hey guys, is everyone back? Let me see. Okay, everyone is here. Okay, Xiaozhen, what's next after our break?
Alright, so welcome back to our joint meeting tonight. In Toastmasters, we learn everything by doing. Then we also create synergy by helping each other to improve. So each speech and paper topics are evaluated and giving feedbacks.
That's right. So I feel that all the speaker today is very lucky because you get to listen to evaluation from different clubs, right? Different insight gives different learning opportunity. That's definitely the synergy that we are creating today. All right, let's pass the floor to our GE. Andy, the stage is yours.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, you heard it from the Toastmaster evening. Your speech will be evaluated. In fact, it's not only your speech, it's everything will be evaluated. We shall begin first with the table topic evaluation, and this session will be evaluated by the table topic evaluator. You see, the name is called
Jason.
Jason Low from Speedcom. Jason, over to you.
Thank you, our GE Andy. I just want to check am I audible? Am I audible? Yes, good.
Yes, you are.
Thank you very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, all my fellow Toastmasters and our welcome guests, and happy Chakome. Today we have a wonderful session with our beautiful table topic master Hui Ying. If you all think that you are enjoying the table topic master session, please type 1 in the chat box. Please type 1 in the chat box. Let me see. Type 1, type 1. I can see very good response. So you all enjoy. So wow, okay, very good. So I learned this from the online guru lah. So normally they ask type 1, type 2. So this was my first experience to create the engagement, the synergy. So ladies and gentlemen, so today we have a total 5 amazing speakers to join our impromptu speaking. First, we have our Toastmaster Nelson. Toastmaster Nelson, one thing I love about your speech is engagement. You are not just tell your story, you create the synergy and brought us to involve in. How? Just like what I did, you asked the floor to type the answer in the group chat so that you create the engagement, to create the connect. Because in the online, sometimes as a speaker, when I speak in front of the screen seems so cold, so we only have through the chatbot to create the connection. You create the connection, you create the engagement. Kudos to you. So one gift to you is you are seasoned speaker, you are area director. Therefore, I and our floor expect more content in your speech. Your answer is a bit surface. As you mentioned, join meeting can know more people to, and this not really answer the question. I would like to hear more about from you is what the benefits after you have the joint meeting, you know more people. Perhaps you can say, I know new people, I know how to deal with new stranger people, which is help out in your workplace. That you will want to deal with customer, you will deal with your new department. So that's a benefit thing that you learn from the Toastmaster. Overall, I love your speech. Kudos to you, Nelson. Second, we have our Toastmaster Desmond. Toastmaster Desmond, I love your speech, your hook. Wow, your opening was immediately get my attention. You are so firmly to tell the floor. One word that I want to share is patient. Wow. It seems like so many stories you're going to share to us. That create a curiosity. It will make me want to find out more. What happened to your work? It seems like there's so many dislike you want to frustrate, you want to share to the floor. I feel you, Desmond. I feel you. That's a very powerful hope that you make me want to listen more in your speech. One gift to you is, as I mentioned, I can feel your frustration in your work, in your boss. Therefore, you're unstoppable, keep talking, share your unhappy story to us. Therefore, I know you are frustrated, but you need to give some time to the floor to absorb. Therefore, I suggest you put some pause so that audience can absorb your message. Third, we have our Toastmaster Michelle Ma. I love that your speech structure, even it's a 2 minute speech, you have a very good opening, well-developed body, and memorable conclusion. That make me can easy to follow and understand your speech easily. So kudos to you. One gift to you is personal story. I noticed that you didn't put personal story. No doubt it's a 2 minutes time, and I can feel you are the seasoned speaker. I know you can skip 30 seconds about your personal story. When you are talking about member did not get the feedback, perhaps you can just point who is a member, who maybe it's Allison. Allison didn't give the feedback. That create the connection because you point out who, so people got such story behind you, that people will be get connected to want to listen more about your story. Kudos to you, Michelle. And we have a next speaker, June. June, I love your speech that you have left a very strong message to all of us. Wow, your message left in my mind until now. Must trust people. If you want to walk, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go with the team. That message left us to, tomorrow, after tomorrow, I also will keep this message in my mind. That's a kudos to you. One gift to you is from the beginning until the end of the speech, I found your facial expression is quite serious. I'm not so sure, maybe today is the last day of the Chinese New Year, you feel a bit sad or what. Maybe, okay? Perhaps you can put some facial expressions that make me feel, because last day in the Chinese New Year, so we want to happy to end this Chinese New Year. Okay, and then we have the last speaker, Owen, not the Toastmaster yet, Owen. Owen, you doesn't like a guest, and maybe you are the spy today. I'm not so sure from other Toastmaster Club. You are so confident. You are so confident. How can I feel your confidence? Your vocal variety. Your vocal variety is very clear. Don't not talk, not speak too loud, not speak too low, that every audience can listen easily, so that can understand your speech clearly. Think that you might be take care. One gift for you is your eye contact, but this is a very common problem in the online meeting. I noticed that your eye is keep looking up. Perhaps I'm not so sure whether it's a notes on the ceiling. So therefore, you try to focus your eye contact into the camera pin, which you can create the connection between you and the floor. So all in all, I love all the speech, and congratulations all the five speakers. I know I overtime already, so thank you very much. Over to you.
Thank you, Jason. I'm sure we are all entertained by Jason evaluation just now there. One thing, Jason, I realized also yourself also, I a lot of time also looking down. I believe perhaps your notes is below, you put at the laptop there perhaps. Just one thing to just be careful. But overall, I'm entertained with your evaluation. Now we shall move to the prepared speech evaluation. The first evaluator to evaluate on Glenda Lim from noise to peace title. We'd like to invite Speakcom Club President Ori Law, MS2, as evaluator. Ori, over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Andy. Okay, Toastmaster Glenda. Before that, I thought sport is something that I feel very boring. But after listening to your speech, wow, I can feel the peace inside your speech, okay? And that makes me want to immediate to take a sport and start to action. Toastmaster Glenda, there are three aspects that I find the peace in your speech. Number one is the topic that you choose. Among so many topics, you choose the one that is so relatable and so familiar that everyone know, which is the topic sports. Having sport, to me, as a person who always sits in the office, um, you mentioned about the benefit of sports that makes me feel like, okay, after listening to you, I must take action. I must get myself sweating. So that is what I would say very smart in choosing the topic. Number two is the words that you use. You use the words like breathing, music, people. You even use the sound effect like pop 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 to describe your heartbeat sound. That paints the vivid imagery in my mind. So I feel like I'm part of your speech. Number three is the energy. So when you share us the speech, I can see that all the while you are smiling, and even though you are using a high tone, you are steady and peace. And even though you are exciting, you're still quite steady. So I feel like, yes, you have demonstrated, not only you tell us that sports can bring you the peace, but also you demonstrate it to us. That is fantastic. Kudos to you. In terms of suggestion, let me see how I can make your speech even peaceful. Number one, I noticed there are quite a lot of keywords that you use, like meditation, silence, strength, so many words until I lost track in the structure of your speech. So I would recommend you to try tying to three keywords in one point. For example, if you want to say sports brings you joy when it comes to connecting with people, then you use the three synonyms: joy, happy, satisfaction, connection. That's it. Keep it simple so that I know that is one point. Another one to make your structure even clear is to use transition. I'm not sure whether you are using the 3-point structure. If yes, please nod your head. Okay. Okay, never mind. So if let's say you are using the no matter what kind of structure that you are using, try to use transition words. For example, first, second, third, or next, besides, apart from that, so that I can know you are transiting to the next speech. All in all, I love that you have selected a quite relatable topic and you use the descriptive words and also the energy that you bring to us by just simplify your words into 3 keywords and use the transition phrase. I believe that we will find the inner peace in your speech. Back to you, Andy.
Thank you, Ori. I can see that you have the proper evaluation structure to be used. On top of it, as an evaluator, you have more hand gesture compared to all the speakers today. That's how I see it. And kudos to you. Next, to the second evaluator, to evaluate on David Lee's speech with the speech title Supportive, I'd like to invite Leong Mei Hong from Venus Toastmaster Club, the second evaluator. Mei Hong, over to you.
Thank you, Audrey. All right. First, when you share a story about how you joined the Toastmaster, wow, it really reminds me of what is Toastmaster, how Toastmaster is helping all of us to improve our confidence, improve our English, and even our speech. So there is 3 good things that I really like about your speech today. First, your story is very inspiring. I love that you share about how you are not really confident in talking English, then you join the club, how you're supportive for you to join the club, and what you did from just joining the club to the speech contest and no regret of joining it, and you are getting out of comfort zone. It inspires us to see how a person like you can keep growing from a Toastmaster club. Yes, I really like. The second thing I really like is about the audience awareness. I see that you're asking a question in the beginning of the speech, like you're asking, really, is the communication style, like to engage with the audience when you start. This is a good way to engage with the audience. So the thing that I like about your speech is your comfort level. I heard from your speech, like from not very confident in talking English, I think you are quite confident. You are quite comfortable in talking English. I can understand what you're saying, how your storyline going from your first story to your second story, how you join another one. It's very nice story that you are telling us with us. It's really inspiring story like what I say just now. So to bring your fish to the next level, I would like to suggest you 2 points. The first is I would like to elaborate more on the second story. I think you are a little bit rushing. Your story structure is a bit wrong, but your second structure is just a little bit about joining some what JKTL club and then some organizations here. This is what I heard. So maybe you can elaborate a little bit more so that you can feel that it is more balanced and we can understand what you are doing in the club. Okay. So the second will be this speech is to share how your communication style impact on others. A reflect on that in your speech today. Like your communication style is supportive, like you need to share a little bit how your communication style impact on others. Mostly you share that you are supportive, you supportive the club, but if you are doing for the club, maybe you can elaborate a bit. Then, alright. So all in all, I really like about the inspiring story, your audience awareness, comfort level. So to bring us to the next level, maybe you can elaborate more on the second one, and how does communication style impact on so back to you.
Yeah, thank you, Mei Hong. Your evaluation style also have the standard evaluation structure, which is properly been followed there. I have some challenge for me home because some words was breaking when she speak. I'm not sure is it me or your side audio. I'm not too sure. Nevertheless, I'm sure there'll be same too for me. Yeah, thank you. So I'm not the only one have some audio challenge in there. Nevertheless, Miho, I believe you are the only evaluator that are within time for today. In comparison. Okay, kudos, and we keep learning there. And if follow the agenda, there is a voting session. I believe you have been taking in table topic evaluated in the voting. Am I right or not? Oh, sorry. Voting is later on. Okay, let's continue with the technical role player report first, follow the agenda. First, I would like to invite the grammarian, Kevin Lee from Speaker, to present your grammarian report first.
Hi, good evening. Can everyone hear me? Loud and clear.
Yes,
Okay,
thank you.
good. Okay. So, to be honest, this is my first time as a grammarian. So even though a lot of senior members are trying to push me to become a grammarian because how good my English sound like, but that doesn't mean I'm very good at the grammarians part. But anyway, I'm doing the best of what I can. Okay, so for first up, we start with the words of the day. How many usage of the word synergy? So everyone gets to get a 1 point for saying synergy. However, there is one MVP in, in this member. That is Sion. He got 4. He has said 4 synergy. Up next is the improper grammatical usage. Now, to me, this is a very challenging point. It's very different from being an art counter. I had to pay attention to every word that you all been saying. So I trying listening very, very hard. And I managed to capture two of them. So first is you also can, I suggest you can, for improvement is you can also, the second one is his first experience. I suggest for improvement is it's his first experience. Now lastly is the words I like, the words I liked. So first is Sion. His quote saying, just do it and improve along the way. And second speaker, Jun Bei. Jun, you want to go fast, go alone. You want to go far, you go with team. Now the third speaker is Glenda. Running not just exercise, it's meditations. Not compared with others, but yourself. And lastly, we must listen to our inner voice or ourself. So that's it for my as a grammarian. Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin. And in Toastmaster, to learn fast, either you've been pushed or you push yourself to the limit. Good job to you, Kevin. Kevin, you do not need to mention the word like as my role is comparison with R counter. We just say that it's fine when you begin yourself as the grammarian, people push you there. It's just that the part on the R counter you skip. Good job to you, grammarian. Kevin, I'm sure you'll be more brave to take grammarian role in future as well. Okay. Next, I will push him more. Yes, go ahead. Next, I would like to invite the R counter, Desmond, to present your R counter report.
Thank you, DTM Andy. So for today's meeting, starting from SAA Toastmaster Wendy, you have 6R, 5 2 so. And for the opening address, Toastmaster Ori got 2 And for DTM Carmen got 1 For Sean as Toastmaster of the evening, got 6 For Sheldon as Toastmaster of the evening as well, got 7 2 For Allison got 1 Kevin got 3R. Nelson got 2 like, and myself got 3 plus 3 For Michelle got 1 1 ya. For David got 10 4 For Ori got 4 2 during the evaluation session. And that's all for the work crunches side. And for those who are not got mentioned your name, you guys don't have any work crunches. Back to you.
Great. Perhaps you might want to add, Desmond, you mentioned who do not have crutches to give motivation for those who know, my name is not there. Yes. But we do not know who. People, those who have no crutches, they will love to listen their name on the list as well. Right? Okay, next in the third row will be the timer. I would like to invite Alison to share your timer report.
Hello. First of all, for the Toastmaster of the evening, I think it's because of the joint meeting we take overtime, which is 10 minutes 23 seconds. For the GE, within the time is 5 minutes. Then secondly, for the table topic section, Nelson, 2 minutes 12 seconds within time. Desmond, 2 minutes 51 seconds. I think it's exceed the time. Michelle, 2 minutes and 44 seconds. Can practice more to get improvement in the table topic section. June, 2 minutes and 12 seconds within time. Owen, is it 44 seconds within the time? You can try to speak more point, like sharing your own thoughts and opinion to make your speech within the time in the next meeting. Thirdly, for the prepared speech section, first one, Glenda, 6 minutes and 6 seconds within time. David, 6 minutes 55 seconds within time. So for the next table topic evaluator, Jason, 6 minutes 34 seconds over the time. For speech evaluator, Ori, 3 minutes 45 seconds. Mei Hong, 3 minutes 22 seconds. Lastly, for the technical report, Kevin, 2 minutes 46 seconds. Desmond, 2 minutes. So me as a timer, I also got time myself. 3 minutes 17 seconds. Yeah, over to you, our general evaluator.
Yeah, thank you, Alison. Okay, last but not least will be myself as the GE report. Okay, first I would like to thank Desmond for inviting me the very last minute as a replacement GE. I'm fine, no problem. I'm glad to help here. So I'm here when I get the agenda. But before I get the agenda, Desmond also pass it to his VPE, Penny. And then Penny in the morning, early morning, 8 o'clock, also text me. Desmond text me at 8 o'clock. Penny, 10 minutes later, also text me and share the meeting agenda, the meeting protocol, or to say kudos in the very early morning, even despite we work or not work, you still make sure the meeting run smoothly. Or I would say there is a replacement GE at the last minute. So I'm glad that. First, I'll share evaluate on the role player. The first role player, Sergeant Arm Wendy. Wendy show the SAA protocols, what need to be done in SAA. I believe she's controlling the slide. She could, I'm not sure yes or not. And the last poster that showing the meeting poster for this is a bit sad because the poster was in display for 1 second, pop, then it was over. That's the only one minor thing I just want to add on that part only. If it's not Wendy control slide, then that's fine, you're safe. There's some simple thing. Then the president, and then she passed the control for today's president. The opening address will be Ori from Speakcom. The first thing Ori do is invite a senior member Carmen to give an opening speech. When she first say, please, I would like to invite Carmen for 30 minute to 1 minute speech. I get a shock. 30 minutes? Oh, 30 seconds. And then after that, he invite AD to speak. Then some guests or regular guests who came, it's a chance to give a few second introduction. Then only president give an opening address. Okay, for Ori, what I want to listen more is on yourself and the energy level. Don't say the word that I don't have a giver here, so now I want to pass the control to the next people. You just say, go with your team. You start strong, you end strong. Just do it there. And I'm sure you can do it. Definitely your smile have charmed us all that already. You have covered that weakness by your smile. So then we move to the very unique thing, a duet Toastmaster evening. The very first time I've seen a duet join Toastmaster evening. Definitely both of you have the synergy. I feel like I'm watching an Oscar. One male, one female. Both of them keep on duet. They partner each other very well, like this Oscar presentation. Then everything was so synergy well. Poof. Well done, I want to say. Ultimate kudos to both of you from the start until the end here. If I were to one minor thing to add that part here, it's not your two fault. It's on the video sharing, sorry, the video pinning or host. What I want to say here, the video pin, not pin, spotlight. Yes, spotlight is the word I want to say. I think it's controlled by the Zoom master. I feel it's very annoying when the video keep on from one Toastmaster evening, go to another person, come back, go left, right, the screen. I would suggest that part is that spotlight both of them concurrently right now and let both of them do their Oscar presentation. So be much better presentation this way. Yeah, we don't often have that opportunity to have double spotlight on the two person, but this is an opportunity. This is the only part I want to comment about. Here, just the double spotlight together. And one part, Seljan, I believe on the second evaluator that time when you introduce that when I say you're on mute, and you are continue talking and say, okay, I'd like to invite second speaker for finish. So, we didn't listen your introduction or anything. Then you just say, let's continue, and the second speaker speak already. You don't have that standard protocol way name, title, name. That part was completely skipped already. Because we didn't listen because you're on mute. But there's only one minor thing. Now, let's everything be done properly there, and I definitely leave both energy here. Then we go to the Toastmaster evening, Hui Yin. Standard, she introduced the thing on the what is table topic master. She do not need to introduce what is timer anymore because that is been mentioned by timer earlier during her timer introduction. So she used slide. There is something I like. And each speaker finish speaking, she do a pit talk for each speaker. I definitely feel that you have tried your best to give pit talk to every speaker when they finish speaking. You might not have that idea how to speak, but you did try your best to have that pit talk by each speaker. Kudos to you, Hui Yin. Okay, now we move to the speakers and evaluators. In overall general, it is a Zoom meeting. In general, a comment I would say that I realize a lot of you, your eye is almost focused to just one point. It doesn't mean that if your eye not look at the screen, you do not have eye contact. It's just be more natural, like how you do a speech, you can make use your body, your hand gesture. Although you was quite stagnant and just look at the screen only. That's something you might want to be careful when it's in a Zoom meeting. Okay, what I like in today's meeting, first definitely is the chat box usage. Chat box. Sorry. Chat box. There's a lot of typo. There's a lot of message in the chat. It's very entertaining. The emojis being used. There's reminder word of the day. Sharing on the table topic. The speaking order. We share again for the Toastmaster evening. Well done, I have to say. For those who ever type in the chat today, you really have to give a like to yourself there. You have contribute 1 point or extra 2 point for this to make today's meeting extra added value there. Second, the preparation of today's meeting. There's a group chat you created and you give the instruction, the slide, how to do, what to do, the synergy. You ensure that the agenda, also one thing I really like is that it's really an agenda as a togetherness. It's not like a one-sided agenda and you put your synergy in your slideshow. Make sure both club together, their name is in there. No club dominate today's meeting. This is one thing I have to really say kudos in how you do your presentation and as not your meeting for tonight. Okay, here pointers to highlight here. the way with my humble suggestion. First is the camera. I did mention on the Toastmaster evening, the camera is whoever control the Zoom spotlight, this person has to be very fast. Even the person slow 1 second, I'm going to be a bit picky on that part on the camera. Okay, one example that where you can put a camera also, perhaps you can strengthen is that the part that when GE introduced the technical role player, you can just spotlight the three technical and the GE immediately there straight away, rather than you want to find around who's the person in. And if it's a speaker and timer, you just put all them straight away already. Maybe that's one way it reduce the effort or the hassle for Zoom Master to spotlight. For spotlight and too many people could be a challenge. Okay, second is that the virtual background blue is rather plain, I would say. Perhaps you want to do something, a simple way to add the virtual background, put the theme, put word of the day, paste it to the virtual background and we meeting. That's all. If you do not want to design virtual background, two simple things, theme and word of the day. Simple enough to put in the virtual background. There's some simple thing to be done in the Zoom meeting. And third, of course, the part where the timing is a challenge. I'm sure we know that when we go to a break, we already went over time. Where we went over time, there is certain factor where I will put the main point is the duet part. Be very careful because when 15 minute allocate for Toastmaster evening get went over time, something we have to be very, very careful really for the way. It's interesting, but timing we need to take care. Overall, this is my humble general elector report, but nevertheless, this is among the best synergy joint meeting I've ever experienced from both club here. I have to say one more final time, kudos to both of you. Keep up your synergy. May we have strength and synergy in all Toastmaster meeting. This I now hand the control back to the Toastmaster evening, I believe.
Thank you. Thank you so much, General Evaluator DTM Andy, and all the technical role players, and also our speech evaluators for your constructive feedbacks. So before Sean and myself to sign off as the TOE, we have one more round of the e-voting, right? Sean, what it is?
Yes, we do have one more round. It's to also recognize our effort poured in by our fellow evaluator. So can I trouble Toastmaster Wendy to pull out the polling for best evaluator of the day? Okay, guys, you can see it on your screen. Let's take 30 seconds to vote for our best evaluator for tonight. Time check, is everyone done? Okay, maybe we can move forward with that. So that's the end for our final voting session. Shelton, what's next on our agenda?
Yeah,
Seems like our
think
meeting is coming to an end already, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So it's
Yeah.
been a pleasure to be your Toastmaster of the evening, and we hereby sign off our role as TOE, and I will pass the floor to the presidents. Pass to
Thank
you.
you.
The floor is yours.
Thank you so much, our two beloved Toastmasters of the evening, Sean and Xiaozhen. I thoroughly enjoyed the synergy between both of you. Before we go on into the awards and recognition moment, Wendy, is the slides ready?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
okay. So this time we're going to recognize and also all our role players for the day, and as well our best speaker, best table topic speaker for the evening. So Wendy, can we actually share? Can you also pin Ori as well? Thank you so much, Penny, for spotlighting us.
just want to ask, are we having a recognition for all the role players also?
Okay, whatever that you have in slides.
Oh, okay. I only have the best table topic speaker and best evaluator and recognizing our GE. Yeah.
Yes, that would do. Ori, are you okay with that? All good. We have a double good sign for Ori. So since this is actually a joint meeting, so we will acknowledge from both of our clubs, Speakcom and Venus, to recognize our role player for tonight and also our GE. All right, can we go to the next slide, please? Okay, congratulations, Junbei. Can we have a spotlight for June? Congratulations, June,
Thank you. Hi.
for
Thanks
winning
for
Best
your
Table
vote.
Topics.
Thank you for the votes. Yeah.
Definitely inspiring speech.
Thanks.
And for Speakcom, if you're interested in speechcraft, you can reach out to June.
Thanks for
You
promoting.
have any guests or anybody you want to, promote Toastmasters, you can reach out to June for the speechcraft section.
Thank you.
All right, so can we have our best evaluator? I thought we had a glimpse there, a spoiler alert. We have of none other than our president, Speakcom president, best evaluator for the night. Why do you look so surprised?
Thank you anyway. Thank you so much for the voting.
I say, congrats, Ori. Okay. Thank you. Can we have our next slide then? And a big thank you to Andy, despite being on a last minute notice, and coming and supporting all of us. You have done a wonderful, can I say, even a superb job on being our joint Toastmasters meeting general evaluator for the evening. I'm definitely learned a lot from you. So once again, thank you so much, Andy.
Thank you.
I say, not only Speaker, Venus will also like to have you at any time. If you would like to join and and feel all the ladies in the club, you do do join us. Our doors are always open.
No problem.
Thanks so much, Andy. Okay. So once again, thank you very much, all our fellow Toastmasters members from Speakcom, from Venus, and also our guests. I believe we have Zeni and Andy in the room as well, and Owen and Bros from Satu Hati as well, who's joining us today in, I would say, a momentous time, whereby it's the first time we have a joint meeting between Venus and also Speakcom. And what a momentous day. We have what, in the chat group going, it's a blood moon day. It's Chap Gome. And it's the 3rd of March, a triple whammy or triple celebration, as people say. And here we have been spending the last 2 hours of our time thoroughly enjoying all our time together, learning from each other, the best practices, learning how to improve. I would say, I believe one of our evaluators say, oops, is a gift, to improve further. So I would say kudos to all of you, all 22 people here in this meeting today, that you thoroughly enjoy this meeting, this momentous day on 3rd of March 2026. That I hope is enjoyable time. You had a wonderful time. And for Venus myself, like I say, I've learned a lot from Speakcom. I would like to thank all the EXCO members from Speakcom and also from Venus for the synergy that to make this event or this meeting a memorable one. From one taking up next and next taking up the mantle to make this meeting a success. So once again, I would like to say thank you to everyone. I hope you thoroughly enjoy. For me personally, it's definitely a learning session for all of you, especially from the Speakon team, whereby we see different working types and working dynamics to make this a success. So all in all, thank you very much for your time. I wish you a happy Chap Gome for the night. At 10 o'clock, we can go out and step out to enjoy the blood moon and as well the fireworks that will be blasting over our skies tonight. So all in all, thank you very much and see you again. Venus and Speakom has meetings every first and third Tuesdays of the month. So thank you very much and I bid you good night. Thank you everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Bye bye.
Bye bye, Crystal. Bye bye, Ori.
Bye.
Bye bye, Jason. 新年快乐 for those